favorite timbale players of all time is Mr. Pete Escovedo. You probably heard of Mr. Pete Escovedo through his daughter, Sheila E. I really love playing timbales in Latin music and in funk. I've been applying timbales even in country music. I've been playing percussion and recording for over 30 years. I had the pleasure of doing some recording with Narda Michael Walden. Narda Michael Walden produced Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, James Brown, George Benson. A special for me to be a session player at that camp as well along with, once again, Mr. Carl Wheeler, who's produced In Vogue, has worked with Frankie Beverly and Mays. Playing percussion is an art to playing percussion, by keeping it simple and making percussion kind of fit like a glove, and being a good listener. That's really is part of the job, is being a good listener and finding out where you fit in. Also, sometimes with playing percussion, you can track several different ways. You can actually track with the band live, which is really fun, but your ears have to be really impeccable because you're going to have on headphones and you have to listen to the parts. I love to lock live with drummers. Percussion and drums and bass is the root of the music. And so if you connect with those three, you have a very, very, very nice foundation. So it's very important that you communicate with the drummer and the bass player, which makes everything just really smooth. So if you're listening to the producer, I'm always looking at them and watching the body language and making sure I'm giving them what they really need for that particular project. Laying down the rhythm, very simple. Not to be so busy, but to lay something down so the bass, instead they work together. African music would be the djembe. The djembe is the root from Senegal, Africa. One of their main instruments, along with the xylophone, miking other instruments as well. It's very important that you always kind of pay attention to how, when you go into do sessions, how everyone is miking the instruments. That's where you learn a lot of tricks and how to make your instrument sing. Mic position is very important. Hello, hi, I'm here with Mr. Carl Wheeler, and he today's using a special mic on the conga drums. Could you tell us a little bit about?
Well, this microphone is an EV. It's a cardioid dynamic, and it's the ND308B. Don't sleep on it. It's a great microphone for conga. Guitar, amps. You can even record sax with this. Very universal microphone.
In terms of miking timbales, to get the best results is to mic underneath And if you have a overhead as well as on top there, so you can pick up the cowbell parts and in the high pitch of the timbales. So once again, mic techniques underneath and an overhead will pick up everything because timbales are very, very bright. Once again, it was great talking to you about technique on how to position your mics, approach, pitches, instruments that you want to bring in, and always being ready to make a great record. I'll see you again. James Henry, Hands on Fire.